Now let's talk about setting goals. This is absolutely critical for you. If you want to grow your business, or if you're starting a new business and you want to make it successful, you have to know where you're going. You have to know where you want to go, where you want to get to, the results that you want to achieve. It's very, very important. If you don't set specific goals, there's no way to get there. When I've worked with clients over the years, the worst answer someone could give me when I say, well, how much money do you hope to make from your business? Is when they say, well, as much as possible. As much as possible doesn't exist. Even $50 million per year is a specific enough number that can be reverse engineered, and there's a plan for $50 million a year. But as much as possible, that doesn't mean anything. So you need to be specific in your goals. So, what do you hope to achieve? I want you to write down what you hope to accomplish from the strategies that you'll learn in this course. And of course, not just learn the strategies, but put them into practice and take action and get results. So what do you hope to accomplish? You made an investment in this course. You signed up for this. You want to learn some new information. You want to learn some new tactics, tricks, strategies, things that you can do in your business to make your business grow. So what traffic numbers do you hope to achieve off what you'll get out of this course and the results that you hope to get? What are the specific traffic numbers? What do you want to get up to, let's say, per month in just raw traffic numbers for your business, for your website? What customer numbers? If you currently service about 50 new customers a month, what do you want to get to? Do you want to get to 100, 500? What do you think you can get to in the next 12 months? I really need you to do this exercise and write these things down now in the beginning of this course. It's so critical. And as we move forward and learn these other things, and as we start putting them into practice, it matters what you set your goals to. It matters the numbers that you specify. It matters just where you hope to get, because that's going to drive your outcome. In order to create a new reality, you have to face your current reality. Where am I at today? Do I have no business? Is my business making no sales? Does it have no traffic? Or am I doing $100,000 a month and I want to double or triple that? It doesn't matter what the answers are, but the answers are important, because in order to go from here to there, we have to know what those figures are. So what revenue numbers do you hope to get to? What income numbers? What do you hope to take out of your business eventually and make from your business? What do you want your income to be? That's important. What lifestyle changes could you possibly have in your life if you met some of these new goals? Would you work less? Would you travel more? Would you, then go and write a novel for the first time, or go make movies? Or what would you do? What are your goals in growing your business and in improving things? What are the reasons behind it? It's very important. Write those things down. What business changes could you experience if you get some growth, if you get more traffic, more customers, more profit, more income? How would your business change? Would you then hire more people to do the work that you currently don't like to do or don't even want to do? Would you have your whole business run on autopilot, where everyone's doing all the work for you? How would your business change? How would you want it to change if it could be more successful? What would that look like? Write it down. What obstacles do you think you're going to face in order to get to where you want to go? Write these things down. These are very important. These aren't goals, but these are kind of constraints or things that might be in the way from you reaching your goals. What is that? Do you not have a budget to invest a lot in advertising right now? Or do you just not have confidence in yourself? Do you procrastinate a lot? Do you not get a lot done? Are you one of these people that constantly buys new courses or new products, but never actually puts them into action, never does anything? What obstacles are you facing? Do you have do you have a newborn at home or a bunch of kids at home and they keep you from being able to be productive? What are your obstacles? Write all that stuff down. It's important. And of course, last but not least, what are your fears? What are you afraid of? Because a lot of these mental blocks, a lot of these things that are keeping you from reaching new heights in your business and getting new results, it's all self-inflicted. It's all in your mind. It's not real. And a lot of it is driven by fear. And so if you can face those things and even write them down, they become a lot less scary and usually will hold you back a lot less if you can really identify them. So what are your fears? Are you afraid of failing, at your marketing and at your business? Are you afraid to be embarrassed by your peers or your in-laws or your other friends maybe that are more successful than you are right now, that you're kind of trying to get on their level? Or do people look to you and have always looked to you as the most successful one they know in the family, and maybe your business has kind of struggled a little bit recently with changes in the market or changes in competition, and now you're afraid to disappoint people and not be that successful example? Whatever it is, whatever your fears are, I really want you to write those down. I want you to get specific about your goals, get specific about where you want to go from here to there, within 6 months or within a year. It's okay to have short-term goals, long-term goals, ultimate goals. If you got to a certain number, let's say it got to a certain amount of income that your business was producing, and if you could sustain that level, let's say indefinitely, well, maybe you'd quit and kind of semi-retire. If the business would run itself and it would make, $250,000 a year in ongoing income, or maybe that number is only 80 grand a year, or maybe that number needs to be $1 million a year, whatever it is, maybe that would allow you to kind of retire and just start fishing all day or playing golf or just traveling and not really working anymore. Well, you need to think about what you want in your life. How do you want your life to be better based on the growth in your business? Because you can't just be doing business for the sake of business. There has to be a reason behind what you're doing and what you hope to achieve. And you enrolled in this course to make your life better in some way. Obviously it's money related, so it's to make more money, but what would that more money do for you? And I really want you to take some time, write all these things down about where you want to go, what you want to get to, what goals you hope to achieve, how you hope your life to change. Because unless you can really face the specifics about what you want, you'll never get it. You just won't, because you can't create a plan to get there unless you know where you're going. So do this exercise, write down some of the answers to these little questions here I've asked, and get as specific as possible. And you can put different time frames, where you hope to be in the next 90 days, where you hope to be in 6 months, a year, 5 years, whatever, 10 years or more, whatever time frame you want to use. I actually encourage people not to use really broad and long distance time frames. Like 5 years and beyond is almost too much. We can't predict what's going to happen in 5 years from now. Something major could happen with the internet where it's completely different. I mean, things change quickly in society. But in the next 2 years or 3 years, that's a good time frame for you to work on goals and where you hope to be with your business at that time. And I think anything beyond that, it makes it harder to achieve the goals because it's such a long time period. There's kind of no pressure on you to actually achieve progress. So anyways, do the exercise. It's very, very important. And keep a log of all these answers and things that you're writing down and all these goals. And it'll be very important for you to not only throughout this class, but even a few months from now to revisit those goals and see how you're doing.